Because that was just a preview. We go here. We go like this. And then we see how it looks. It should be playing. Ha ha ha, yes! Yes! There we go. That's what I wanted. Finally did it. Fields, good. Welcome, everybody. Once again, we are continuing where we left off, and where I left off was just getting back into my channel and doing this once again. So just welcome to everybody. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anyone who watches. But with that, everything should be loaded now. If I go to bookmarks and I go to live manager, interesting. Alright, well, that's fine. I don't care if it's not optimal. I just care that it is showing. And like that, I should be able to play at least the first level. And if the first level doesn't play, well, I'll think of something else. So, welcome, everybody, once again. My name is David, Lightning Dragon, as I like to go by. I want to welcome you to one of my favorite games. It is... whoops, I wanted to make a new one. It is Exile Kingdom. This game is traditionally just like D&D. If you ever played CEL Silica, ONEX. I believe that's how you spell it. I could be wrong. What I'm trying to do, I'm just double checking. No, so this is basically just D&D. And so essentially, I'm gonna be playing the expansion edition, which the expansion edition for this game only costs $5, and I actually recommend you guys get it because it is amazing, it is beautiful. This game is long. I've actually never beaten it. I've come close to beating it a few times, but I'm always stopping, and so I decided just to sit down and do it. I have a problem of finishing things. I pick up games, I never finish them. We are going to be playing a Fire Mage. Fire Mage because why not? And you guys, it will make sense as we go along. Basically, the opening call, it's not too important if you want to go ahead. I'm going to be talking over it. Essentially, I am going to be on a world of D&D, essentially. This world is just like D&D. For most aspects of it, I am playing on Steam. I'm using a controller right now. Don't know how audio is going to sound. Don't know how any of this is going to sound. I've been struggling, and I mean struggling, to get all this to work. But hopefully it does. I really love this game. I've played over, I want to say 80 hours. But then again, I put in a lot of hours on a bunch of different systems, on my phone, on the computer, on my tablet. I had this game like 4 times over. I played every single class. Rogue, if you're just getting into this game, you don't want to buy the expansion pack, go Rogue. Rogue is the strongest class out of them. Fighter, you are pretty good at healing. Not healing, but surviving. You have like a lot of health, and you could actually get your defense to like crazy high, like 23. But as a rogue, nothing ever hits you. You could technically dodge everything that's coming. Clerics are way too easy. If you want to play easy mode, if you want to just win the game, you don't want to challenge, you want to just flat out beat it, pay for the expansion, pay the $5, get the cleric. Only get heal and get the inner fire. Maybe I'll do like speed ones of this game on easy mode or whatever. But I'm going to be playing an Archmage. I don't have too much experience with the Archmage. I played every other class, but I haven't actually played the Mage past level 6. I got my Warrior up to level 23, my Rogue up to 31, my Paladin, or the Cleric, up to 15, and Mage just came out. That was around the time I stopped. This is a really old game. You probably haven't heard of it, but I love it. This is one of my favorite games. And I decided that there's not too many tutorials, or if there is, I haven't found them. I mean, I saw this one guy who did it, but he jumped between everything. And so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna cast it myself. Like, I'm just gonna play this myself. I love this game. And so, yeah, that is about it. I missed. Missing my own fireballs. That's lovely. Well, yeah, there we go. Fireball is legit an instant kill for most any creature at the early levels, which is why I took it. I can't cast it too many times because I do have magic. If you look in the corner, I have two bards, a red bar and a blue bar. Red bar obviously indicates health, blue bar indicates magic. As a mage, I have no defense, and I'll show you what that means in just a second. It essentially just means I'm dead in the water if anything hits me. So right here, you can see my defense is 2, but that's only because of this armor I'm wearing right there. If I take it off, my base defense is 1, meaning all damage that I take can... So, in D&D, you roll about 5 different dice, and these dice are known... 7 dice. These 7 dice are known for their different numerical values. So, for example, you have the D4, the D6, the D8, the D12, etc., etc., etc. And so, think of D12, D10, like that. And so, think of the damage number for my armor as a dice. So this is a 1d4. Essentially, think of 1d4. When an enemy attacks me, and it shows you up here in the combat log. When an enemy attacks me, I will roll a 1d4. I can never get a 4, so if I get a 4, you ignore that number. But whatever the number is, I reduce it by what the attack is coming towards me. And I'll show you what that means when I'm attacked. So like right there, it says I was attacked, and I'll show you what that means. So it says, I can't pull up the chat, but up there, you can kind of see it says, you hit the goblin for 4 damage. The goblin had 0 defense on him. So 4 minus 0, I was able to deal full 4 damage because he wasn't wearing armor, so he took my full amount. Now, right now, this person's gonna whop me. Pretty natural. It doesn't matter what you tell him, he's just always gonna whop you. It's what sets the plot in motion. And so you just go up to this guy, say I was robbed. Can you help me? You go in. You're gonna get a reward. He says okay. And so I'm gonna show you pretty much how to go through this game a little quickly, to be honest. I like leveling up quickly. I like playing aggressively, even though you're not supposed to. But that's just my personal playstyle. I want to help you out. Okay, and then you're going to go up to this one. And you can actually just get probably the best person right away. I don't recommend it. I'll show you who it is if you're playing Rogue. As a Rogue, you could get assistance really early on, but I don't think actually, you know what? I'll do it for you guys. I'll try. So I'm going to show you how to get the most broken and most powerful character in-game at level 1. Now, it's a little difficult because I don't have a lot of health, and if I mess up once, I'm going to die. But you know what? We're going to try it. I don't think this is going to work. I really don't. I see this as ending poorly, but we'll see. So right now I'm just trying to avoid goblins. Enemies have a really huge range to see you. And I mean huge range. Oh, I hit my own fireball. Yeah, you can do that as a mage. Funny. You can hit your own fireballs, but your teammates can't. And what I mean by that is, just reloading the game here. What I mean by that is, what I mean by that is, I'm going to show you how to get a teammate in this game. It's very important that you do what I say. Like if you're going to get this game, it's very important you do this quest. Maybe not level 1. Maybe wait till like you're level 4, level 3, around there. It is a hard quest, but if you're pro enough and you have a wizard like this one, you technically will. You're gonna talk to her. She's gonna tell you she lost her wing, and you're gonna say, "Don't worry, I'll get it back for you." And it's very important that you give it to her after you get it because it does give you the option to keep it. But if you do, it doesn't help you. So right away, I'm gonna attack the zombie, and as you can see, I didn't hurt it, so I have to wait. And there we go. We're gonna fireball it. That's gonna be the goal essentially for all of these. Is just going to be small fights. I missed. That's not good. So on that, I'm going to exit out, just get a save, and then we're going to fight. I don't think I can do this, but we'll try. So I was able to, at least. There's 2 rooms. That's number 1. You heal. You only get 2 healed, so use them sparingly. There we go. We took out that one. And now the only one left is the skeleton, but I'm actually going to ignore him. Nope, I can't. I cannot ignore him. Okay. So if I can't ignore him, it means I'm going to have to use my second spell, which is annoying. I'm going to try, but I don't think I can do this. Yeah, see, even if you get like the best thing ever, it still won't work. Because just, you're so squishy. Yeah, see, even if I would have to get like a critical. And there's like no way to dodge in this game. You just automatically take the hits. You can see that's going to happen a lot. So like I said, I'm going to have to just absolutely just use that right away, which sucks, I know, but not much you can do about it. We're going to try to kill this without taking too much damage. Okay. That leaves me essentially 1 fireball to do this. Oh, fuck. Why is he there? Sorry. It just makes it a lot harder if he's legit standing. Can you even kill it in 1 hit? I missed. You don't want to be missing. You really don't want to be missing in this. Okay. I'm actually going to save that right there because that's pretty good. 1 hit at least. This is the easier path. If you go up that way, you're going to fight 3 more skeletons, and you don't want to fight skeletons. Skeletons are extremely hard to kill. Our goal is to just take the ghost. Just get the ghost to follow. Ah! Like I said, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing this right here. All of this. All of this is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Typically, they don't have a skeleton there. That's weird. Nope. Oh, poop. Yeah, okay. That was just a misplaced fireball, but they should be over there in that corner. You kind of get that. If you're a tankier class, you could technically take the hit of the ghost. He's gonna hit you for about 12. Can you? Okay, you know what? Forget it. It's like, please, don't target the skeleton. Target the ghost. The fireball has a mind of its own at times, where it will just target the enemy, some enemies. There, you want to do that, and then you want to just sneak over, take those, take that, and then equip it. Hey, that extra 1 health can matter. And then you're not even going to engage, you're just going to 1. And this is how you get the most powerful character at, really early. I recommend not doing that, because that is not how you do it, but once you get here, you can tell her the ring is yours, and she said she's gonna follow you now. And this is the only time in the game, if you do this quick enough, that your partner will be a higher level than you. Typically, you're always gonna be a higher level than your partner. If you get XP, the partner is always going to get less than you. So essentially, you get the XP first, and then the partner gets it. I hope this doesn't sound bad. Let me check. Early. I recommend not doing that because that's not how you do it. But once you get here, you can tell her. It's not too bad. If the game looks a little grainy or whatever, that's just how it is. It's like an old RPG style isk kind of game. So now we're just going to continue on. We're gonna let her do the killing essentially, and we missed. Uh, I hate wasting fireballs personally, so whenever I missed, I just always do this again. Give her the thing. You're gonna tell her I want you to attack everyone that you ever see, and that's about it. It's telling you right there, and then you could actually talk to her. Never click this one, but if you do, I'll show you what happens. What do you know about this place? Tell me about yourself. Basically, she was a knight, but from what I gathered, she failed her training, and she was just shunned, and she feels she can never go back to her family or whatever. It's like all, traditional, like, knight stuff. So as you can see, she's going to be extremely powerful, opposed to me, who's weakling. But I'm actually going to show you a little glitch. I'm going to show you how many people you could actually have in your party at one time. So the most you could ever have in your party, at most, typically is one person. 1, 2 people at most, but I found a way you can get like 5 or to 4. But it can only be done in these early levels, so I'll show you how. The reason I'm not engaging in the fight is because even if your partner dies, well, if she dies, she regenerates. She can never die. She's immortal. But anyone else you get, like anyone else you find on the road, they can die. You can die. Your partner can never die, essentially. So we're just going to pick up these flowers. They're needed for a mission. They're still weaklings because they are level 1, but still. We gather them, and we run this way. Now we're going to hope that someone's in town is willing to help us, because typically, you're going to want to buy help. There's 2 types of help, $25 per level or $50 per level. The $50 per level are obviously stronger. Like, this guy over here is going to be $50 because he has a sword and shield. Arthur the Brave, 100 gold. That's fine. It's going to get more and more expensive. It's going to get more and more expensive as time goes on. So the higher level you get, the more expensive they'll become. So it's a good idea to pick them up at level 1 and try to keep them alive as long as you can, if that's possible. And I have some tricks on how to keep them alive. I'll just show you, but we're going to go here. Rest for 12 hours. This also increases the gold. As you level up, everything will increase in price, but after you have him on your team, you're going to go all the way down at level 2. You're going to tell him to help you, and he's going to follow your team. And that now makes 3, and we're going to get our 4th and final member on our team. Remember, they're going to be really weak. Their levels will be 2 to 3. They do this just so that you can easily get through anything. But if you really want to just explore early on, then just do this. So I'm going to show you. This is what I like doing. At least early on, it gives you a really good boost. There's a reason I'm doing this, and I'll show you guys why. If I could find it. Essentially, there is a scroll of XP that will double your XP for like 2 days or whatever. And so you want to use it at the early levels when you're doing all these quests to just instantly jump to like level 4, level 5 within about the first week. Because even though this is not a speed game, the more time you can save, the better. So as you can see, I do love my fireballs. So, strength-wise, well, Rodney's going to be the strongest. Rodney is the one that I just acquired at level 2. My partner will be the second strongest, followed by him. And then the weakest will be the 4th and final member we're adding to the party. Now, fun fact, Fireball, even though it says in the description it will hurt your teammates, does not hurt your teammates. And I'm glad it doesn't. So we could take out everything but one creature in this cave. If I took the if I took the if I took lightning instead of fire, I would be able to take out the last person. But all in good time. So we're actually going to explore this entire cave to get our loot, because VXP is VXP. Shouldn't take too long. We're going to cover our bases by demanding a ruby from this man, because later on you're going to need a ruby for later on in the game. So if you don't find one, you want to at least get it from him. He's going to be your next team member. He's going to be the weakest team member, but a team member is a team member nevertheless. Now we're not going to break over there yet, but we are going to come this way and let them engage. And as you can see, he's already almost like dead. A cleric is the easiest way to manage teammates. If you want to just have followers, if you want to keep these guys alive the entire game, I recommend having clerics. Their heal, if anything over, if you heal extra, just say I have 5 health, right? And I had to heal 20 or whatever. That extra 15 goes to my teammates. And as you can see, I am squishy. Like, I am nearly dead. But when you rest, when I rest to increase my life and magic, they will all heal. Which is why I'm putting it off for a little bit. I'm playing a little risky, but that's how I always play. Now it's time to look at our loot. We equip. DPS goes even worse, so we're not equipping that one. And we cannot equip that. This one is nice, but I rather have the two. I don't need those right now, so I'll take this, because I don't need the spells at this very moment, because my magic can only be divisible by 4 or whatever. I'll use the potion. I'll use 1 potion. I don't want to use a heal yet, because my teammates are still pretty good. They still have pretty good health. After this, after we take out these goblins, we'll heal. I'm playing a little riskier. You don't have to play this aggressively, but again, I like playing aggressive. We're gonna pull him down. We're gonna pull up. You gotta be careful not to dismiss any of them. See that imp over there? Do not target it. Do not use fireball. If you use fireball, you're gonna heal it. So it has immunity to fire, to the point that fire actually increases its power. So if you had the thunder spell, then you could actually deal damage, but... And like that, we're gonna heal now, in case we find any traps, or anything like that. And we will engage the imp just after we get Tram. So we're just collecting our reward because we did clear this dungeon. There's only 2 more boxes. Well, technically 4 more boxes, which I'll show you where they are, but I don't recommend you getting them. Behind the imp, you can fight 3 more imps, so if you can't even take out 1, don't even bother. It is extremely powerful. It's going to hit for fire damage. I'm going to be taking Grisinda's fire spell and aggroing it, essentially. I mean, don't be afraid to use your magic. It's there to be used. People may say, oh, you have to spare your magic or whatever. You really don't. If you're going to use it, if you're going to survive, then use it. I'm under the belief that if you need it to live, because that fight would have killed you, it's better to just live and heal at a town. So as you can see, we cleared out that entire dungeon. We're almost leveled up, just because of it. And we're doing really well. We only had to heal once. We still have about full health. Someone just got hit by a trap, which is always lovely. They'll catch up eventually. We're gonna get our 4th and final party member. Follow me. And now technically, the way you get 5 is I could summon another. I could summon lesser summoning, and with that, I get a party member. I get a party pet. It's a little imp that follows me around. So like that fire imp that you saw in the corner, I get a lightning one. So a lightning imp will follow me and fight with me. So that would make my 5th party member. If I really want to do that. But I actually may not. I actually want to save my magic. Getting spells and things in this game is really difficult. You only get to find out at these. Like, this is 1 every level up. You don't get 2. It's only, at level 1 you get 1 skill. At level 3 you get 1 skill. So it's really hard, Because right now it's like, oh, low level, right? No, XP is super hard to come by in this game. So we're gonna jump this one. We're gonna hide, switch off targets, and like that we got Fire Salt. And there we go. We have successfully killed everything in this dungeon. Just be careful in case you hit a trap or something like that that you don't want. But now we have 4 people. And this is the most you could ever have at one time that I've found. I don't think you'd have any more. If you want to try to make them survive, that's a challenge in itself. Like, how long can they survive for? But yeah, I'm in a little squad win. It's a little fun. I don't know why the game doesn't allow you to do this. If you have the money, you can only hire one help. You can't hire multiple helps for some reason. But I mean, I'm like, if I could, if I could afford it, I would just pay all of it. But we're gonna have them help us for about the first half of the game, and then I'll return them. And what I mean by the first half of the game is just bandit hideout, and that's about it. Because the bandit hideout is a little brutal. Of course, I save regularly, but still. So if I go here to villager, I could sell any of this. I could buy anything. I don't want to buy anything, but I do want to sell. What I want to sell are all the goblins. I want to sell them. I don't need them. I could sell 1 pair of leather boots because I need 1 for me. Actually, I could sell that. I need 1 for me. Keep that for me. Keep that for me. Keep that for me. Keep that for me. And keep that for me. And then sell the rest. You want to try to save up to get to a 1,000. To try to get something else. Time doesn't really matter unless you're speedrunning the game. There is an achievement if you speedrun the game in like X amount of days, but it's like here I can't help. I can't hire her. It's another 100 because it's the same amount. He'll be as strong as Arthur. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but if I buy a person at level 1, aren't they gonna be weaker? No. So the people you buy scale up with your level, but the people that follow you, like the NPCs, they don't. They're just set levels. And what that means is if I'm level 5, Arthur is going to be level 5 as if I bought him for 500 gold. If I'm level 3, he's going to be like 300 gold worth of it or whatever. Oh, who are the tombstones? Oh, that's so fascinating. Oh, your Loris Creeper, that's so cool. Before I go anything, can I tell me anything? Command and text 1. Alright. Basically, he just gave me a page to find secrets. So that's what we're going to do here. So now we have to deal with rats, which is obviously like the weakest ones. And then we come up here for more zombies. Grisinda took care of them. Oof. See, like when I do something like that, I want to always reload because that's a lot of damage that I didn't need to take that I took for some reason. Was that a waste of fireball? Yes, it was. But you know what? Fireball's fireball. See, like, fireball didn't hurt Grisinda, but it hurt all of the enemies. There's a trap over there, so be careful. There is a secret over here that I want, so we just gotta wait for it to summon. There it is. Be very careful. There's a trap right in front of this rock. Yep, there it is. There's the trap. We're taking those. Typically, you find a bow and arrow, if you're lucky. If not, oh well. You want to get that to try to get a trap later on. Avoid a trap over there. And you get your rewards. So you look at their health. Always look at their health. Make sure that you're not overdoing it because you don't want to kill your teammates. So when trying to manage teammates or trying to manage yourself, they're about as squishy as you are. So if you need to heal them, try to use all your magic or just heal them when needed. But try to fight with them, don't try to fight against them. I equip these just so I don't take the damage. But this is a really good weapon right here. It's a Beast Slayer, meaning I kill a lot too much animals. So unlike this one, it has an extra property, so I'm going to wear that. And I save this over here. I save this one, and I save this one. This can be sold for money. And then we continue on. Later on, I'm going to get a range spell, so it's going to help, but just want to see if they drop anything. And they didn't. Alright. So we're almost done. This will be the last room we take down, and then we're going to heal. So we have them all pull back because that's a dangerous one. See, and like someone just died right there. Which is why you always actively save, so that if someone dies, you can just reload it. But it said, Adventurer lost, so that means Tam died. And of course Tam dies, because he's the weakest one. He was the only one that went forward. You really can't control who goes first. That's the only annoying thing. If you can, try to flank them all. Try to get them all in a corner. Let them all jump them. It's the best way. Kind of like in life. You know, you just jump everyone, eventually you'll win. So right there, Grisinda died, but there was no message because Grisinda is going to get up. So look. After about a little bit, she gets up and she's perfectly fine. So if anyone dies, you just want Grisinda to die. So we're going to need to heal. There's a ghost over on behind that statue. I don't know if you see my cursor or not, but there's a ghost behind that statue. We're going to get to it in just a second, but before we do, we want to get the gem. We want to just fight. We want to take out these zombies because we can. Always mind the health. And if you need to back out, just back out. So right there, I'm going to save. Pay attention to the time. If the time ever hits the next day, then everything respawns, and you don't want to have that. So I'm actually going to play risky. I'm not going to save. I'm just going to increase everyone's health, but as you see, it was a full party heal. And while you're here, you can kind of see the brief outline of the other room. If you don't want to wait, you could always just, boom, use a potion like that. And it just shows up. And like that, you kill him. And then we're going to come over here. Oh, that's a close one. And we're going to grab some of the best items in the game. This is going to be how I'm fighting. This is what I was looking for. This right here. Gain 7 XP for 2 days. You want that one. It's going to really increase your power a long way. These books, be sure to give to your main character, no one else. It's a free skill point. Now we'll go over those in just a second. But as you can see, my damage is 5.6. Now it's 6.9. And this is range. Equip this one. And then we want to increase our warrior. They'll tell you what here you can wear. Mages can't wear any armor at all, because mages suck. But they're make up for it with their magic, because their magic is so potent. Equip a special sword. These are just the ones I'm keeping. Everything else can be sold. So now my attack is like that. It's a little fireball. Yeah, you just want to get that. And now when you complete your quest, you're going to pop that XP booster and get so much more XP out of it. I missed. Alright, so I had to get a little closer. It's fine. So now, I can actually take advantage of my party members and shoot from the background. If you really want, you could heal again. That's a personal choice. If you feel you're good, you don't have to. It's really just, again, personal choice. Do I want to restart? Kinda. So that's what I'm saying, like, if you save, the more you save, the less likely you would have to restart and the less risks you have to take. But, I was greedy, I didn't want to go all the way back, I wanted to save my time. But that's just because I was lazy. That was a nice fireball right there. That was a beautiful fireball. Once again, just organizing my inventory because all of this can be sold. I don't want to sell all that. If you don't have it, like if you don't have the scroll because you're not intelligent enough, then you just wait until it finds, but as you see, it's 2%, so it's a little hard to find. I'm just going to fight the 2 zombies down here once again, and then I'll continue on. So as you see, even though Grisenda only had 1 life, she did really well. But we're still going to restart because... yeah, there's no way we could take out 2 more maybe. Am I greedy again? I'm a little greedy. Let's do it. Only because the 4 was in place, was in front. So now we're going to heal everyone. We're going to equip these, equip this. This one can't be used. See if this is better. It is not. Keep that, sell that, sell that, sell that, and sell that one. Now we go take out the ghost. So fire does extra damage to undead creatures, if you didn't notice, or if you didn't know that. So I'm not taking everything just yet, I'm just using these. Very important you're on your screen so that when you use this, because you could actually have her use it and you don't want that. Unless you really like her, in which case go ahead. But I feel it's a waste. You notice that these are gray, that's because you're going to use potions. There's a cooldown on potions for how many potions you can use at a time. Now that I have this, I'm actually going to pick up what I wanted, which is going to be this one. You're going to see my damage going to increase. It's like 6.9 right now. With this one, it's now 7.9, and then it's going to increase again to 7.9. We'll increase again after I level up. I'm just getting this because I use intelligence as my modifier, so it's going to be my attacking. I'm an attack mage. And there we go, everything is safe. Everything is dead. I don't remember if there's traps in here. I mean, you could always play careful, but if not, just always go around. It's the safest bet. When you see something like this that you can't hold, you just store and then you take it one at a time. I could currently wear it, so never buy armor. If you're gonna buy armor, try not to because you could always find it. Oh, I dropped the important item. Hold on. Where's the book? Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna say, I don't see the book. This is the book we need. You need this one. So just simply store a leather band and take the book. And there we go. That's what we needed. And after we do the bandit hideout, I will return all these men to where they belong. And you'll see what I mean when I get there. And now we just leave because you got everything. So, you should be leveling up pretty quickly. Right now I'm level 3, but that's just because, again, I'm doing things really quick. I have the extra support. I'm just going to check chat really quickly. I have the extra support, which is always a good thing. I don't see anyone in chat yet, so that's fine. I don't know how they were walking. I wasn't even in. Well, okay. Yeah, sure. Don't talk to him. He'll take Tram back till you're ready, unless you want that. So, I mean, it's up to you. But I'm cheesing the game right now. You don't have to. I'm not cheating. I'm chasing. There's a difference. So it's the same. And then we're going to take the flesh to the priest. Now you're not, because that would require you to use your XP booster. So try not to use anything that would draw extra attention to you. Like, if what I mean by that is just try to save your XP. 2 health or 2 spell. I'd rather have 2 spell because that rounds me out to 4. Remember, all my fireballs are 4. I could, if I want, instead of getting the second level of this, increase fireball to 8. But remember, if I do that, I can only cast less fireballs. Sure, I double the damage, but I also double the cost for the spell. Which can be good, can be bad, depends what you want. If you don't want any of these, you can sell it. I really want $1,000, so I'm tempted to just sell the book. Not the book, the sword, because I have 2 swords and I can't use it. It's only a cleric's. So we're going to sell that, and then we're going to sell the gem to the girl, because she'll buy this gem. And with that, we now have $1,000. Once you have 1,000, you'll want to go to the vault, pick it up, and then you're going to store. You're going to want the skeletons and the flesh for later on in the game, and it's always a hassle to collect, so just collect now. And if you want really stoner money, just sell it. Fire salts, you're going to need 3 for an mission. You're going to want these if you ever fight ghosts. It's how you protect yourself from ghosts. If you want XP, this is finding secrets I don't need right now. Flour I don't need, is for crafting potions, but I don't want to have it on me. We're going to keep this on us, keep this on us. Okay, we don't need it now, we're going to store that. And then we're going to store this one, because there's no point in using it until we get to the bandit hideout. And like that, we're good. Now, if you notice, everything is halved. If you rest for 6 hours, you get half of your stuff back, so I'm just going to rest for 6 hours. You can see the goal is already increasing. And then we continue on in the game. So we're level 3. The game is going to tell you where to continue on, but I'm just going to show you. Because again, I have the 4 people, I have the power. You're just going to follow this road and you're going to go down. Now be careful because there will be orcs, and orcs are deadly. Pretty much at any level. An orc is always like an orc. I mean, it's really satisfying to just see them all gang together. If you can't hit a target, just fireball. Because fireball has more range than you actually hit. Oops. Oh, fireball has more range than you. Just pretend I hit him. And as you can see, it's, when it's that many... Oh my gosh, stop running away. I mean, they're still deadly, but like, there are things that aren't as deadly anymore. I was just looking for an item, and I found it. So this was what I was looking for. Because now her damage is in the 8s. And that will really help later on. Unless I'm fighting animals, which I'm not right now, I'll not use the sword. So you're going to go this way. This is where if you cancel the... If you tell the redhead to go home, she'll appear in this town the next day. So we don't want to fight the bandits. They're going to demand us to fight them. I mean, we'll easily win, but at the same time, I don't want to. It's a waste of effort, waste of life. Remember that life is precious in this game. You're going to talk to this woman. Tell her, she says her daughter is missing. Can you please find her? You'll be like, alright. You're going to talk to this guy, but after you pop your XP vial. So I guess there is no options. Did one of them die? Oh, I must say, one of them died or whatever, because I didn't see all of them. If that happens, just reload. I mean, it's the simplest thing to do. So they're dead now. But I mean, it did cost me some life. I'm still gonna heal for 6 hours just because I'm not on a crime crunch. When you use the XP booster or the XP vial or whatever it is, the 7 XP, then you're on a time crunch, and that one you have to be careful with what you do. Yes. And then we rest for 6 hours. And then we talk to her. Alright, let's go get the girl. Ooh, we have to be careful. Wadney got stabbed. Always got to be careful of your own teammates because you never want them down. You never want a teammate going down. There are a lot of traps in this place, so just be careful. There's like a trap in the center there. I'm sure some of them will trigger. There it goes. Now this here is one of the harder things to deal with because an enemy will heal if they're not fighting with you directly. But with given time, you will be able to kill them. Sure, it takes a good place fireball, but then you open up the cage to get the loot. And wow, okay, I just got the legendary item in this place. This is the legendary item. It's the rarest thing you can find. It gives you armor and health, which is rare, but it can't be used by me, which is annoying. But look at this, our warrior here is now 8 armor, which is huge. That's like really really big. So when I need spells, I have this, but I'd rather have more health on me at all times than spells, but hey, if I need a quick fireball, I can make 1 fireball. So this here, I'm actually going to go save this part because we got that legendary item, and I don't want to lose that. I don't know if the spawn weights are random or whatever, but you know what? I'd rather save and be, rather be safe than sorry. Rather be safe than sorry. You can explore the entire bandit hideout for that one item, or you can just get lucky and find it. Ah, wow, you just got bit in the butt. There we go. We just have to burn them alive. And as you can see, this place is really annoying. A lot of traps, a lot of range, a lot of team guerrilla tactics, if you would. So just be careful. I know I'm playing really risky. So close. I got so close to having a perfect 1. I knew I should have just stepped in front of that sword. I was even if I want to go back into the sword or not, but I really should have. As you can see, it just no matter at sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. Yeah, no. So I really don't want to lose anyone. I honestly should have just gone back and saved like I trusted my gut. When you play this game long enough, you get a gut feeling. I don't listen for some reason. I really should, but I don't. I hate over healing when I don't need to. But at times that gets you killed. So at this, I'm just going to fire the last fireballs. And then I'm winning. Because now we're not winning, we're healing. Because I think I can take it. I just have to get in front. And like that, we heal. Okay. Now, at this part, you're going to find the girl. I don't remember if she gives you XP then or if you give her XP after. But it's just a small walk. It's not that far away. We still have a good chunk of our life here. So now we are going to pop the XP of Greater Wisdom. I'm going to set the girl free. And then we just leave. And now we're going to return everyone back to where they belong. We're going to do all these missions. And you're going to see our XP goes up really quickly because of that. The other way you could go about getting this experience boost is by doing the church. If you give it $500. But right now it's 13 experience. Which is pretty good. It's not like that big of a deal. But it's like an extra 100. And it really helps you get to that 4th level faster. So that was pretty easy. They just instant down to fireball. And then we're going to talk to this guy. He's going to give you money. Sounds interesting. Not unless you're willing to pay me now. He pays you now. Talk to the drunk. Give him $5. Tavern guy. Tells you where to go next. You're going to sell this one. You're going to sell this one, I believe, because I believe she already has one. Yes, she does. You're going to sell this one, and then you're going to keep this on you. Come all the way down here. Come to our vault. Open it up. Store this for potions. Store this for potions. Store this for later on in the game. This one we're going to keep for our wizard, for our person, and then we keep store. And then I always like carrying at least 2 vials on me. I don't like everything, but I like 2 vials, and then we're going to take this one. Because remember, we popped that. So now we're going to go up to her. And you can pick a wing or a sword. But I'd rather get the sword, personally. I don't think it's going to work anymore because I have this good weapon, but we'll check. Yeah, see, this one is way better. But if you want a good weapon, that's a good weapon. Even if you can't, like, wield it. It just, I got lucky with that orc killing him. Increases our lore, increases our items. Talk to wizard. Maybe I help you with money. See, this is where he wants the ruby. He wants a ruby and other slippers and things. Can I be of service? Tell me how this disappeared. Tell me what I need to do. Get you the silvery mace. I say okay. Talk to him. I get paid. He's telling you that you need some papers from the orcs. And then we're going to come down here. Ah, I did it. I didn't save. Okay. So once again, we're going to do this again. Yeah, I really should have saved. I don't know why I didn't. I was stupid. We're going to go all the way down. Kill them all. Because they're running at you for some reason. I don't know why. Not the smartest thing to do in my opinion, but hey, to each their own. Sounds interesting. Alright. Go to you. Sell all this off once again. Sell this. Come all the way down here. I'm actually going to show you what the wing does because the sword's not going to help me. You'll find a lot better wings as you go along, but I guess for the time being, it's a pretty good item. Legitly, you're just hoping to save Constantine for that sword that the lady gave us, because it's a really powerful item that you can get for free early on. And sure, the bandit hideout is hard, but as you can see, there are ways you could cheese the game and get it earlier. So we're just going to do all this once again. We're going to go up here. We're going to talk to Miss Margaret. Choose the wing. You're going to leave. You're going to find the drunk. See, he wants 150, but you can't do that. You're going to talk to him. He pays you the 200. Not sure where the drunk is, but we'll find him eventually. You talk to her. Maybe I could help you. Interesting. Can I be of service? How can we disappear? Got it. I've done the first 2 levels so many times, so I just know everything that they say. Oh, I insulted them by accident. My bad. So we're gonna continue. So if you're rude in this game, like in real life, people will hate you, and word will spread that you're not the kindest person. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna save, empty. Alright, now we're going to cast our spells. So we're going to use this, and then we're going to use this one. I missed. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Haha, no, we don't want that. All of them die. Quick save. Yes. Load it back up, please. Once again, load up the quick save. I am an obsessionist. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got this. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. We got this. 7. See, like, it's not the greatest. It's just 7 to everything. Save. Yes. You have to be careful because the ghosts do respawn in this. So once again, we're going to save. And there we go. That's what we have to do. As a mage, you can play aggressively. As the rogue, technically you can do this too. The rogue, if you just take all evasion and you do the same tactic, but you're always in the front, they can never hit you. So the rogue has the ability to pretty much dodge any move you want. There's like an 80% chance you'll dodge each and every attack for a minute. It is amazing. So technically, this is a good mace if you're a paladin. If not, then I could use it to kill ghosts because it has banishing, which is how you kill demons, and it has things against undead. But if I look at this, it is not as good. So again, really powerful items you can get straight off the bat. You can use them, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to return it. I'm going to be given something because remember, I still have this one popped for 19 hours. And now I equip this one. And there we go. Now we continue on. And as you can see, I'm almost leveled up just because of that. So now we're going to start by just going all the way back. Tells you where to go. So we're going to go to the capital. Get our money. Then we're going to go all the way up because the capital is the only dangerous part. And we're going to want the rest of our spells for that. So now we all move. I guess I could try to shoot him. I don't think so. I don't know how to get there. To that side. It's been a while. We're gonna go this way. Choke point. So once again, just reload. If anything like that happens, it's really easy. Oh, nope. We want to load area save. Area save, not quick save. Area save is better. In this case. I could easily use a potion. I could use this potion to get back my magic, which I think I may. Yeah, I'll just use to get my magic up, because when we get there, Shady Traveler. At times, he may attack you, so be careful. Potion of Recall. I always want to carry one of those on me. It gets you back to a town. Invisibility and a warrior. So I want to buy this one. Just one, because it's all I could afford. And money is really hard to get in this game. Like, that's why it's like D&D, because money is super hard and it's like really rare. But that potion is honestly worth it. Basically what that item does, it returns me to the nearest town instead of having to walk there. So it returns you to the last town you visited, I believe. I believe that's how it works. So we're going to save here because we're going to be fighting over here. So this will be the last major fight, and then we're done. So everyone is going to get a heal. We're going to come all the way down. We're going to tell him. Just like that. And then we're going to save. And then, I believe, because I believe this will take me back to Kingsbridge, which is where I want to be. But I'm just going to double check by reloading my save file. Because there's nothing here that I want. I don't think there's anything in this castle that you need at this time. Yeah, okay, there's not. Okay. So I'm going to see if this works. So I'm going to use this one to the nearby town. So let's see how this one works. Okay, no, so it literally is the closest town. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna 1. As you see, we're almost leveled up. Our XP is at 1 day, 16 hours. We are out of health, we are out of mana, or, out of recharges, so you have to be careful, but you shouldn't need too much for the rest of this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the 4 people, because this will be the last time you see them. Arthur will be sticking around with us. Arthur is a part of the party. We'll try to keep him alive, but no promises. Let's have a look at the potion expert. As you can see, you're definitely going to need that. You're going to need the health potions if you want to take down anyone. But as you get higher and higher, the potions get more and more expensive. I'm only doing so well because of the party, but as you can tell, this will be a very difficult um, game if you're not partied with anyone, or like if you're trying this by yourself and you don't know what you're doing. It can be very hard. See, like I can't wear this because it's for warriors and rogue only. So there's no point in even me buying it. So just always pay attention to what you can and can't wear. I should be about level 4 before the day breaks, so that's good. There it is, level 4. And that will be the last time I level up for a while, because now it's 6,000 XP. Now I need as much XP as I got to get here, just to level up. And then it gets higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, and you get the idea. Do I want to buy? I'm trying to think if I want to buy anything from him. I do and I don't. So we're just going to collect the flowers. There is a new update that before flowers were never spawn. Alright. Hand it over. Don't try any tricks on me or else. Don't shoot the messenger. We get the Ring of Lesser Protection, which gives you 20 against death. And now, that is the end of that. We're going to check our details. We have a day and 14 minutes. So I'm actually going to show you guys what it looks like to have the Lesser Demon. Because I actually want to just show you the 5 for one thing. Because it is the most party members that I've found you can ever have. So if you really want to have the most bang for your buck, essentially. I'm also going to save this here. Whoops. I'm going to save that there. We're going to go skills, select, and then there it is. We now have a party member of, we now have 5 party members. And the thing will actually stay with me. It travels in and out of places. It fights for you. I'll show you what I mean. So when I take out this orc here, you can see that it's hitting for blue. The sparkling hits the orc for 3 minus 2 for 1 damage. I mean, it's not a lot, but hey, it's something. If I actually try to protect you too, so if you want to be a summoner, if you want to have all the damage, as you can see, I mean, it is helpful. Don't get me wrong, I like him. He's very cool. I love the idea. I love the mechanic. If I wanted, I could even make him stronger. I have the tools or the points to do so. And he stays. He stays until he dies. So like most party members. But the difference is, as you can see, he's level 3. Kind of like the rest of the party. But the difference is, max level is 6, unfortunately. That is a little unfortunate that his max level is 6 capacity. But, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. The other thing I could do is right here. If I wanted, it doesn't have to look just like that. It could also be like this. I could go 1, 2. And now, whoops. You can see he's a little bigger. I don't know if you could tell, but he is a little bigger in size. Just a tad bigger. I mean, I know it looks about the same, but trust me, he is a bit bigger. And as you can see, he's level 4, not level 3. So I mean, if you really want to just have the summoner part, like if you wanted just the party of all people, you know, just you fight like that, you could. That is a fair tactic. It's a lot of fun to just have a full party. It makes me feel good, like traditional DNG. But what I want my points for is, say I'm 7.9. Well, if I go here, and I go here, and I go here, I'm now dealing 12.4 damage. I've just doubled my attack power. Essentially, because before it was like 6 or whatever, like when I first started, and now I doubled my attack power. So now my DPS is 12 damage. I hit for 14. I hit for 2d7s. Or technically. I know, it's like insane how powerful it is. It only gets stronger as I level up. I mean, alternatively, if I don't want that, I could also do this. And this is what I'm saying, like, levels are hard. Because this, once you get these skills, you have to rest with them for the rest of the game. Essentially. I could get Fireball like this, right? And just get off Fireball. So now, if you look at this, my Fireball takes 16 mana, but deals 20 to 50 damage. So, I mean, anything that hits this Fireball is bound to die. I could pretty much kill myself if I wanted it. See, 35, just like that. So it's up to you what you wanna buy. I don't recommend it. I always save my points. That's just me because I like making games harder for me. And I don't know. I don't know what I use my points on because it's all about the level up, and it's a lot harder. I mean, you could be traits and everything, but you deal no damage, or you can be specific in two things, but then like I could get a fireball that instantly kills them, but then I'm out of magic. So it's always a give and take. Lesser Summon, I like the idea. I would use it early on, but it's a 2 cost. It's not a 1. It takes 2 skill points to level up, which is annoying. You could always buy another instant heal, the greens. If you want to buy more of those, you can buy more of those. These are the people we're going to look for the pelt. So the one I saved that sells for $50, I'll show you why we saved it. Sure, let's have a look. Anything here? Not really. So now we're going to return these people where they belong. Talk to you. Get our XP. We're going to come over here. Talk to you. Get our XP. Talk to you. Get our XP. And now he wants fungus, which we already have, because if you recall, we collected it earlier. Fungus is right here. We're going to take essentially all this out. All the stuff that we saved from before we're going to take out. And now he basically said that for this plus the fungus and $100, he'll give you this potion. Which is a pretty good trade, honestly. It's hard to get the materials. And there we go. We leveled up. Because if you recall, we weren't level 4 at the time, so just like that. And then we go up to you, and we sell these. And we equip this to our... We're not going to equip that to our girl, because our girl is jacked. We'll keep it for us, in case we want it. These we keep. I don't know what happened to my... I think I sold my... No, I didn't sell my boots. Okay, I think I sold my boots. And all of these I keep. Teleports you to nearby town. Once again, we're going to open up our vault. As you can see, it's either you're going to carry stuff for adventuring, or you're going to carry stuff to bring home for loot later on. So it's like... It is a balance between things that you want to do. I always like just carrying a little on me. I don't like carrying everything on me. That's just personal preferences. Like, those I actually carry because the 1 defense can matter. I'm not fighting beasts, so I don't need that right now. When I fight the bears, I'll switch out. But last thing is, if I go here, you can see that they want $50 for my pelt. But instead of $50, I could also demand my crystal from him if I don't find one. Which I may do because I didn't find one. So I'm going to go all the way down. Talk to this person. And we're going to say, are you willing to buy a pelt from me? I have this precious one for 100. So he's willing to trade you twice as much. So I mean, it really is just a small game. Baby steps. Baby steps is the name of the game. You could always progress, proceed. You know, make progress or whatever it is, whatever the term is. You can always get like it's baby steps. It's not an all sudden boost of power. I mean, I could sudden boost my power up, but you know, it's for the time being because I have all these teammates. I don't need to, so I won't. And you'll notice that as I level up, the enemies also get stronger and stronger, which was why I was pushing to do my quests early on before they got too powerful for me to handle. So now we're going to return our little man here. He's going to tell you he doesn't have enough, which is a lie. You want 150, so you're going to take the seed from him and he'll pay you it. And then we're going to get our last and final mission, which is going to be our 1 day, 19 hours. We're going to go here. Giant ants, sounds dangerous. Leave it to us. I honestly should have saved a fireball, but I didn't. I did, ha ha ha. We're going to fireball them. This will be a little dangerous because they have low health, but whatever. So as you can see, Arthur died. If I don't want that, I could always just reload. Which, you know what? I like Arthur. If we don't... Oh, fuck. I just messed up because, as you see, I went to the next location. So now I have to walk there again. So I messed that up. I wasn't supposed to enter the next area. So I still have my stats. I could technically 4 points, so it's 3 plus 1. So this will cost 2 points to level up, and then 3 points to level up. This will cost 4. So, like, if I want to just do that, I can. Oh my gosh, that was a mistake on my bad. I'm just going to increase my intelligence. Get 4. Honestly, I'm just going to take this one, I believe. I mean, it's nice for this one, but again, it's 2, 2, 2. I could get the other spells. I think I will, but for the time being, I want to get the staff out first, which I know is expensive, but in the long run, it's the best. That's in my opinion. So I already used 6 for just this one alone. See, this costs 4. This one costs 6, 7, 8, 9. The mage, you need the most levels. Like the wand takes 9. Armor, sure, it's great to have 21 armor. That never runs out of time. It's permanent. For 16 mana, that sounds great. But then you realize it's 2, 4, 6, 7. 7. Like, you have, if you're going to do this game, you have to focus on one thing. This is a trap. Don't take Ice Storm. 32 mana. Fireball does the most. This is the lowest mana for 24. If you want a good attack spell, Lightning is good. If you want a good damage area spell, Fireball is good. Typically, you want to keep them both side by side. But you know, now essentially my attacks are Fireballs. Pretty much. So, like, I'm just gonna do that, but that's just personal preferences. Oh my god. I'm sorry. This game is frustrating at times with how stupid it can become. I may just pick up another fireball, I don't know. I mean, I could afford it. It's not that expensive. Well, it is expensive, it's 2. And levels are hard, and I legit mean hard. The other thing you could do if you're doing a good battle mage is you could get staffs that require magic to fire. So like every attack would cost me 1 spell. And essentially I could shoot 42 times, and those staffs would have like the most powerful damage you could possibly get. It's funny, so if you kill them once, it tells you, go away, we teach you a lesson because we already killed them before. They're like, we don't want to pick a fight with that. They're like, no thank you. Let's talk about a moment. What do you know about this place? Alright, that's about it. That's all I'll tell you for now. Once again, we're selling these. And then we're grabbing our stuff again. I'll tell you what he needs next. Just like all the different plants or whatever. So who leveled up was my partner, because remember, your partner can also level up. We're gonna store this. We're gonna store these. We're gonna keep that on storage. And yeah, that's really the crux of the game. After I get them back home, I'm gonna call it a day, pretty much. See, I could easily buy a shield for myself, but what I'm going to buy instead, because I could buy a shield, or I can go up to her, then I could buy this one, which is another spell. I can't use it now because I have the staff equipped, but after I get this one, I'll be able to. Just like I have this one, so this is 1 and 3. This one's better, I didn't find one, so I'm going to buy it. I know I said don't buy armor, but in this case, I never found it from the dungeon, so I want to buy it. I need that just so I could use the owl, and that is it because everything else I have. And then we check our partner here. She just needs gloves. Just gloves. That's all she needs, just that one. And there you go, her armor is now 9. See, I could have this for another fireball again. That's if I want it. If I want it. We're gonna get these guys where they have to be. And then we move along. So I'm running out of things to talk about. It just, that pretty much just how the game is. It's that simple. As you can see, the mage is, if you want to play an archer, play mage, essentially. Archers probably make the best, mages make the best archers. If not, if you don't want to pay the money, then be a rogue. A rogue can also be an archer better than a warrior can. Just go all dexterity. To be an archer for a mage, you just go all, you go all, don't kill him by the way, you take all intelligence. Directly gonna save right here. I don't know why there's so many different save options. I guess people just like oversaving, but whatever. That was never my cup of tea. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip this one. And I'll get more spells because of it. And then once again, we're going to do that one more time. We're going to equip this. We're going to use this one. And there we go. We were able to complete every single mission with that XP score. And as you can see, we got quite a bit of experience. That got us up to 4,800. And sure, you could say, oh, that 10% doesn't matter. But let's put it this way. 60? I need 6,000. So 10% of 6,000 is 600 experience. I was essentially given over 600 experience for free, and I did nothing. All I did was activate that spell. See? And I still have time if I want to use more of it, but I have nothing else to do. Because I did all of it. I did everything. Of course, my intelligence is going to increase my magic, as you can see, 48 to 52. But it won't go up because I don't have this one equipped. If I had this one equipped, you can see I have another spell for another fireball. And sure, it sounds like a lot. Oh, you have 57. Fireball only costs you 4 mana. You could use a lot of it. Well, yes, I can use a lot for fireball. But if I want to increase the power, I have to level it up. And to level it up, now costs 8 instead of 4. So that 8 goes into 56 or whatever. Instead of 4 goes into 56, like 12 times. So essentially I go from 12 spells to only 6 spells. Which I guess is how D&D works. When you get higher levels, you want to use the higher level spells a little bit amount of times. But like, come on, bruh. We are just going to return this safely, and then we're going to take a good night's rest. And I think we'll call it a day there. So thank you everyone for joining us. This has been a lot of fun, and I was able to get up to level 4.5, which is pretty good. Our party still consists of Arthur the Brave and Grisinda. Let's talk about him. What do you know about this place? Nothing. That's fine. And then if we want to sell anything, we can. Which would just be this one. We have good money, good items, and that's the end of it. Bye, everyone.